وَمَا أَرْسَلْنَا فِي قَرْيَةٍ. Now these ayat, they are very similar to the ayat 42 to 45 of Surah Al Araf. And this is, one similarity. When two surahs are a pair, there must be some points which must be common between them, similarities. Now one similarity. وَمَا أَرْسَلْنَا فِي قَرْيَةٍ مِّن نَبِيٍّ إِلَّا أَخَذْنَا أَهْلَهَا بِالْبَأْسَاءِ وَالضَّرَّاءِ لَعَلَّهُمْ يَضَّرَّعُونَ. This subject has been discussed fully in ayat 42 to 45 of Surah Al An'am. And we never sent any of our prophets to any city, to any township, but we seized the people who were living therein with ba'sa, misery, وَالضَّرَّاءِ, and distress, لَعَلَّهُمْ يَضَّرَّعُونَ, so that they should become humble to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Because if they are living in comfort, they have plenty to eat, it's, the natural result becomes that people go and they just forget Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So if some difficulty is coming, some distress, then if there is any dormant iman in some portion of the heart, it will kindle, it will come up on the surface of the conscious level. But what happened? Those nations whose hearts had hardened, they never benefited from these, this which I quoted the ayah from Surah Al-Sajdah, فَلَنُزِيقَنَّهُمْ مِنَ الْعَذَابِ الْأَدْنَى دُونَ الْعَذَابِ الْأَكْبَرِ. Before that last and final punishment of extermination of a nation, small things were sent to them so that if they can wake up from their deep slumber, let them wake up. ثُمَّ بَدَّلْنَا مَكَانَ السَّيِّئَةِ الْحَسَنَةِ. And then, when they didn't pay any heed, we changed the evil for the good. حَتَّى عَفَوْا. They became very affluent. وَقَالُوا قَدْ مَسَّ آبَانَا الضَّرَّاءُ وَالسَّرَّاءُ. And they said, it's nothing, these things come and go. Yes, distress comes, comforts come. After comforts, distress. After distress, comforts. It is nothing from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. It's just normal, the cycle which is going on. It's nothing but history. فَأَخَذْنَاهُمْ بَغْتَةً. And then we seized them suddenly. وَهُمْ لَا يَشْعُرُونَ. And they were unmindful that the final verdict of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is at hand. وَلَوْ أَنَّ أَهْلَ الْقُرَىٰ آمَنُوا وَاتَّقَوْا. Had the people of these cities and towns believed and taken to taqwa, لَفَتَحْنَا عَلَيْهِمْ بَرَكَاتٍ مِنَ السَّمَاءِ وَالْأَرْضِ. We would have opened for them the gates of all our blessings from the heavens as well as from the earth. وَلَكِنْ كَذَّبُوا. But they decided to reject, to belie our revelations. فَأَخَذْنَاهُمْ بِمَا كَانُوا يَكْسِبُونَ. So we seized them due to their earnings, the deeds that they were earning. أَفَأَمِنَ أَهْلُ الْقُرَىٰ يَأْتِيَهُمْ بَأْسُنَا بَيَاتًا وَهُمْ نَائِمُونَ. Now, turning towards these people, Quraysh, who were living in Arabia at the time of Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Are the people living in these cities, in Makkah, in Taif, and so on, do they feel secure? أَفَأَمِنَ أَهْلُ الْقُرَىٰ. That the punishment of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala cannot come to them when they are sleeping? If it could come to the people of Ad and people of Samud, and if it come to the towns of Gomorrah and Sodom, if it could come to the people of Shu'aib, can't this punishment come to you? أَوَأَمِنَ أَهْلُ الْقُرَىٰ يَأْتِيَهُمْ بَأْسُنَا ضُحًى وَهُمْ يَلْعَبُونَ. Do they feel secure that our punishment will not come to them in the daylight when they are playing? أَفَأَمِنُوا مَكْرَ اللَّهِ. Do they feel secure from the plans of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, from the devisings of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala? وَفَلَا يَأْمَنُ مَكْرَ اللَّهِ إِلَّا الْقَوْمُ الْخَاسِرُونَ. And none feel secure against Allah's devising except the people who shall be losers, who shall be